Greetings, friends. This is Elizabeth Shermer with an intuitive reading for the Grids of Light on Thursday, February 23rd. Today's reading is in anticipation of tomorrow's new moon, which occurs in Pisces at 6:53 a.m. Pacific Time on Friday, February 24th. The card in front of you is the card in Tarot called the Moon, and it happens to represent the energies of Pisces. So I'm going to say a little bit about how you can step into the understanding of tomorrow's new moon through the archetype of this card, which has to do with gates of initiation. One of the aspects of the teachings of the moon card is our ability to come to a new level of maturity on our own path of expansion and discovery and remembering, so that we are able to enter with trust the ultimate and true purpose for which we're here, to release fear and to know that we are cared for and that we always have everything we need. Those are the messages that are coming from the guides right now about the ultimate opportunities of this month. To step through your own portal or doorway, to cross the threshold to a new frequency, to a new expansion, to a new level of integration of your personal self with your experience of your expanded or higher self. So the moon card can be, and is, pretty abstract in the same way that the energy of Pisces is abstract, because Pisces is the 12th of the zodiac signs. It's the sign of full integration and emotional mastery that allows us to fully receive our own purpose and then step into purpose with the world, connected to everything and everyone from a strong inner heart. So to make things perhaps a little more concrete for you, or a little more personal, I'm also going to say a little bit about the Knight of Cups, who's the court card for Pisces. And this image and archetype is a perfect connection for you, for the moon and for the coming lunar month. The Knight of Cups is the image of the mature heart in activity in the world. So the images of the knight on his horse, the winged knight on his horse, flying through the air and reaching the Holy Grail, the symbol of emotional fulfillment and self-realization. And he's on a horse in the world, so elevated above distractions of ordinary circumstances, and also completely connected and at home and grounded and embodied. So if you want to have one archetype to work with and this resonates, then I invite you to feel in your heart the opportunity of this new moon and this coming month, the opportunity to have a new connection to your inner strength, to your strong heart, and to your ability to move forward and connect with the world and come into relationship with the world through this quality of inner strength and maturity. So knowing that, we're going to call forward now the spread that I pulled last night. I always like to pull the spreads. I usually pull the spreads the night before I do these videos, so that I can dream and sleep on them. And so I actually loved my own personal time with this spread, and I'm excited to share it with you. We're going to begin with the center card in the position of mind, the Queen of Discs. So you might see right away that the Queen of Discs is a pretty strong contrast of an element of mastery to the Knight of Cups. And so here's what's important to know. The overall potential of this month is this new connection. The whole astrology chart for this new moon shows your ability to step into a new, really an octave shift of a new connection to inner strength and to your strong heart, and your ability to come into relationship with all circumstances and with all people and with your purpose, to come into full relationship through your inner strength and your inner connection. So what we need to know about this potential, and what the practical advice of this spread is, that in order to do this, it's really important for you to pay attention now to your own physical vitality. So hold in mind, in the position of awareness, the Queen of Discs is saying that mindfulness of your physical well-being and your physical health and your connection to the world through well-being and vitality is of utmost importance right now. This message has been coming up over and over again. This is a card of mastery of strength and stability and vitality through knowledge of one's well-being and knowledge of what it means to master self-care in the world. The goat at the bottom of the sweet little goat at the bottom of the card is a indicator of the energy of Capricorn, which the Queen represents. And so we're calling forward today this quality of ultimate confidence and vitality and embodiment in the world and success in the world. The Queen is a leader, building new worlds from her own mastery of personal vitality, and then stepping into leadership with full embodiment of the truth of who she is and mastery of this realm. So the message is, although there are many distractions right now and many opportunities to be pulled away from prioritizing your own self-care as the ultimate piece, know that that's the message. That's the key message, because it's not, in order for us to expand out of the destabilization of circumstances around us in our culture and in our world, and perhaps in your life, the external circumstances are dissolving in certain ways in order to support our expansion. In order for our bodies to stay healthy and our physical health to be strong during this time of destabilization, we have to more and more and more up our game of self-care. And so I'm spending a bunch of time on this because it's really easy for all of us, myself included, to avoid making this the priority. And the guides have been saying over and over and over that this is the starting point of success in this coming year. And so the inspiration of the spread then is that when you focus on this commitment to your own vitality and to taking care of yourself so you can show up for what's happening and what's going on in the world, the card in circumstances is the universe, which is the final card in the deck. And actually, the universe is the ultimate archetype of the purpose of this incarnation, which is to reconnect our community on Earth with the universe, with the larger galactic community. This is for us personally and also for us as a human family. That's big picture. On a personal level, the universe represents you coming into, stepping into the inspiration of self-actualization through engagement with your life. So understanding and experiencing the perfection of every circumstance, fully showing up and knowing that what's unfolding is all good. It's all that it can be and all that it will be. And so the sequence here is important. Don't focus not first on circumstances, but on personal self-care. What I forgot to mention is that this card emerged reversed in the spread. And in this case, the reversal indicated a tendency to avoid this priority. And so that's why I spent so much time saying that this is the place to start. Anchor your daily practices of self-care and commit to them. Capricorn energy is the ability to follow through on commitments, and know that you will, this quality of inner strength this month related to emotional maturity and self-love will extend to yourself. So love yourself enough to commit to your own care, and then prepare to experience an expansion of awareness and consciousness and inspiration and joy as you come into relationship with your life. And you will have the capacity now, with the support that we have, especially in the current cycle following the eclipse, you will have the capacity now to experience multiple perceptions and multiple awarenesses of what's happening around you. You won't be, your sight and your experience and your feeling will not be limited to the 3D realm. Your intuition will expand. You'll be able to step into a larger awareness, which will give you more choices and more experience of larger possibilities. Now, here's a really awesome synchronicity with the card in the position of spirit today. The Seven of Discs has been coming up regularly in spreads I've been doing and with groups in this position of circumstances, signifying that we have the opportunity now to transcend fear of failure. Seven of Discs is called failure, and it actually came up reversed twice in this last week with a couple of different spreads I did, indicating that there's support now to release our fears of failure and our perceptions that things are failing. Well, where it came up today for the coming month is in the position of support, spiritual support. So know that there is unlimited support now for you to transcend old misunderstandings about the perception that things aren't working. What you have access to in your daily life now is ultimate full actualization of your highest purpose in the moment. It's not about getting to a goal. It's about connecting in the moment to your highest purpose, which is to remember the truth of who you are and then radiate that truth in your life. And by doing that, you come into alignment with unlimited possibilities. This fear of failure is moving into the past. It's being lifted and released. And when it comes up, when you find yourself focusing on events or feel that things aren't working out or that there's any kind of blockage, just remember that it's a perception that's stuck in limited perspective. And just ask for help to release it and take a breath, raise your frequency, and you will step right up out of it and feel and experience something new. I always draw one additional card for these spreads, asking if there's anything else we need to know and any additional message. And we got a card today that is very much going back to the energy of Pisces. The Prince of Cups represents a new level of mastery in your life, to commit to connections that serve you, to move forward in your life with the resolve to care for self first and connect with others authentically, to connect with circumstances authentically, and to experience new, what's the word I'm looking for, what the message for each of you is now. The prince is riding an eagle and on a chariot, and so he is soaring to new heights of perspective, as well as connecting with his own depths of wisdom and trust. And the ultimate message of this moon is to trust your heart and listen to your heart. Your heart holds everything that you ever will need to know. So I wish you a happy new moon. If you listen to this in advance of tomorrow morning's new moon, if you happen to hear it in advance, you can set your intentions for bringing forward your own commitments to vitality and self-care, as well as all of your other intentions. If you hear it after the new moon, know that you are already in the wave of momentum. I'm anchoring today. Time and space are just an illusion. So today I'm anchoring the intention that everyone will receive this message energetically and be able to connect with the auspices of the moon in order to ride the wave, which is what the Prince of Cups is doing. So even if you hear it afterwards, know that you energetically received it in advance and that you are already on the wave. So express appreciation, everyone. Remember to express appreciation even for the challenges, and step into the adventure that these days are holding for us. Join with your friends, find your tribe, and celebrate this life. If you'd like to know more about the specifics of this message, you are welcome to subscribe to my newsletters at thealchemyschool.com. And you can also learn more about specific astrology readings for each of the new and full moons by subscribing to seattleastrology.com. Have a wonderful month. This is Elizabeth Shermer with an intuitive message for the Grids of Light.